Good afternoon, Utah, and happy Friday. We have made it to the end of the week, and as we're closing out this work week, we're going to get a round of valley rain and mountain snow, mainly for central and northern Utah. Meanwhile, southern Utah, it's actually going to be a pretty nice fall day, but as we go through this afternoon into tonight, the chance for wet weather itself is actually going to be increasing as we see more of the influence from this low pressure. And when we talk about snow levels, right now, probably around 6,500 to 7,000 feet. By tomorrow morning, likely going to be dropping to below 6,000 feet. So snow accumulations mainly going to be for the benches and higher. And then down in the valleys, we actually could see some halfway decent rainfall totals, at least compared to the system that we saw earlier this week. But when we look at the radar, we got plenty of scattered activity across the northern half of the state, with the bulk of it really being from Davis County northward. And we've actually seen a good amount of valley rain and mountain snow so far up in Weber County. So as we go ahead and time things out for you here on the Futurecast beginning at 5 o'clock this afternoon, the Futurecast showing more wet weather moving in as we see this cold front approaching from our northwest, and the best chance for wet weather, especially for the southern extent of the Wasatch Front, will come later tonight into the overnight hours when that cold front's going to be moving through. Again, times of valley rain, mountain snow, and we're going to keep that chance for wet weather through the early half of the day tomorrow and into the early half of the day tomorrow with a northwesterly flow. Depending on how quickly the moisture gets out of here, there is going to be the potential we could see some lake enhancement, and with the colder temperatures tomorrow morning behind the cold front, we could see the snow level maybe getting a few flurries mixing down to some of the valleys, but again, not going to see any accumulations likely in the valleys. Then tomorrow afternoon into the evening, the chance for wet weather will be coming to an end, slowly coming to an end, especially in the mountains through the afternoon as high pressure starts to build in. Then we'll just be turning cooler and drier Saturday night into Sunday. But I mentioned that the system is going to be bringing us the potential for some better rain totals compared to earlier this week. And most along the Wasatch Front will pick up at least a couple hundredths of an inch, but could see anywhere from an inch or a tenth of an inch to 2/10 of an inch. That potential will be out there. Not super impressive totals, but still better than what we saw earlier on in the week. And when it comes to the mountains and the valleys, we're just going to be looking at rain, possibly a few flakes mixing in tomorrow morning, and in the benches, anywhere from a trace to 2 inches of snow is going to be a possibility, especially up in the higher benches above 6,000 feet. But mountain valleys, 1 to 3 inches of snow, so the Wasatch back will have the potential to pick up a few inches of snow. And then in the mountains themselves, 2 to 6 inches of snow, with isolated pockets possibly getting upwards of 10 inches. So we have that potential for those higher totals. And if you're planning on going in some of those mountain routes tomorrow, just know you might find some slushy conditions. And right now, here's the view from Snow Basin, where for the moment, it looks like the snow has stopped, but we've already picked up close to a ½ inch of snow with the early wet weather that we've already seen move in. And then as we look at your forecast for today, a daytime high of 50 degrees in Salt Lake City. We're likely going to see the temperature climb to the upper 40s here relatively soon. But if that cloud coverage and that northerly wind persists, we might struggle to get to that point. But 53 in Provo, and as you travel further south, we're going to find a little bit more sunshine breaking through. And again, going to be a pretty nice day across the southern half of the state. But timing things out for you in Salt Lake City, mostly cloudy and cool with a slight chance through the afternoon. Increasing chance into tonight as temperatures start to fall from the 40s, eventually into the 30s. But everybody's looking at this Oregon and Utah forecast for tomorrow. And like we talked about in the Futurecast, the chance for wet weather will be coming to an end through the afternoon. So we'll have a mostly cloudy sky, but then at kickoff, we're looking at dry conditions with temperatures in the 30s. If you're heading to the game tomorrow, make sure you bundle up, but it looks like great football weather. For St. George, we get upper 60s today, middle 60s this weekend, but early next week before Thanksgiving, we could see a system move in to bring cooler temperatures before Thanksgiving. Along the Wasatch Front, it's scattered showers for today, a daytime high of 50 degrees, 38 tonight, AM isolated chance tomorrow. And then on Sunday, we're looking at a seasonal day with mostly sunny skies, and mostly sunny skies for your Monday with another chance for some wet weather Tuesday into Wednesday with cooler temperatures on the way.